Namaste, all you amazing, magical, infinite beings. So there's a lot going on worldwide right now. So I just want to jump on quick and do this quick vlog to remind you that there is always going to be light forces working for us and in our favor, and there's always going to be dark forces around working against us and trying to get us into those lower states of consciousness. So with everything that is occurring worldwide, it doesn't matter where you are realizing that there is stuff going on. You're also very aware that there is this lower level of consciousness sitting in the collective. So there is anger, there is blame, there is shame, there is regret, there is pride, all of those lower levels of consciousness about. And what happens is that that is being purposely, there are things that are being purposely manufactured in order for people to respond in that way, to react in that way, because it is food for the lower vibrational energies. In terms of the energetic vampires that do exist, those energetic parasites that are from the darkness, they're just waiting for you to go into reaction, and reaction of anger. It would be so nice if people actually reacted with love, reacted with kindness, reacted with joy. And that was what we know is that you respond, because when you respond, you are so much more calm, cool, and collective of how you're choosing to respond to a situation. But what if, no matter what, you could find the calmness in the soul, in the storm? So you could be that center, no matter what is occurring around you, that you can always come back and then be like, let me find the gratitude, let me find the joy, let me connect to that divine consciousness that is me, that is within me. So as much as it is existing without, it also very much exists within you, and not just necessarily tucked in here, because I know I'm always going as within. But our physical body resides in our energetic auras. I mean, our energetic aura is this mass, big body. It's the infinite energetic being we truly be. And our body is in that energy field. So when stuff is coming to us, we're feeling it with our energetic field, we're feeling it with our physical body, we're feeling those lower levels of consciousness. And again, the tool, who does this even belong to? Is this even mine? Is your go-to? And then the most important part, I now return this to sender with consciousness, love, unconditional love, light, and attached. So let me actually rewind. So I return it to sender with unconditional love, light, and higher levels of consciousness attached, so that you really are pushing in the higher vibrations of consciousness, or at least the vibrations of higher consciousness. So it's the courage, it's the willingness, it's acceptance, it's the reason, it's the love, it's the joy, it's the peace, which ultimately will end up being an enlightenment. And that is where we were all striving towards. Earth realm was never meant to be this challenging. The biggest challenge was being an energetic, infinite spiritual being, navigating this journey through and with this physical body, this physical avatar, this physical vessel. That itself was like, wow, okay, how do we do this? How do we remember that we're vast? How do we remember that we're limitless? How do we remember that we have gifts and capacities and potencies that exceed this physical body? Remembering that was the greatest challenge. Or when the darkness arrived in the earth realm, it brought in a whole different corruption, greed, control, manipulation. So again, please just remember to pause often, to observe what is going on around you. Please don't step into reaction, because that is what they're looking for. Reaction for you to go into those lower levels of consciousness, because when you're sitting in that energy, that is their stuff that they feed off. I know there's a word for it that I've just gone completely blank on it, but that energy is what they feed off. It makes them stronger because you're depleted. If you were just sitting in faith and in gratitude and being like, this too shall pass, and if something is occurring, what can I be and do to make sure that I am in control of the situation as much as I possibly can? Not from an ego control aspect. You're also allowing a lot of space for the universe to support you, a lot of space for divine consciousness to support you, a lot of space for the angels and the angelic realm to support you, but you're just doing and being what you can to make a different choice and to also to create a different reality. So I know there's a lot occurring in the world right now. The time of this vlog is August 20th, the 21st of August, 2023. Lots is occurring worldwide. So just please remember to always find your center, be the center, in the calm center while the storm is raging around you. Find that center, connect to your calmness, connect to the gratitude, connect to the unconditional love, connect to the joy. This darkness is always going to not want you to be in that space, because this darkness is going to come in and be like, you should be angry though. You should be so upset that this is occurring. I mean, look what's going on and all of that. If you're allowed to go there, that is your choice. Just know that it's a choice that depletes your energy. It's a choice that actually feeds the darkness more. But if you came from such a different place, and again, those higher levels of consciousness, you are going to be the invitation to a different possibility, and it's going to serve you. And if it's going to serve you and it's going to uplift your energies and it's going to raise your vibration, it is going to serve the collective, because we are all connected with this incredible divine web of divine consciousness. So again, your reminder, it doesn't matter what is occurring in the world, raise your frequency, raise your vibration, focus your energy there, focus your attention there. And that can create the magic, the miracles, and the most benevolent outcomes for you and for the collective. So until the next vlog, sending you lots of universal love, lots of magic and lots of blessings, and I'll see you soon.